Good morning, everyone, and welcome for today's free conference for Civil Works. So today is December 10, 2024, and here's the list of project for private conference for today. 25GA0006, Aklan East Road, kilometer 0292 plus 841 to kilometer 294 plus 145 with an ABC of 33,823,620 pesos. Next project is 25J0009 Aklan East Road, kilometer 0296 plus 559 to kilometer 0296 plus 561, kilometer 0309 plus 747 to kilometer 0309 plus 792, kilometer 0312 plus 691 to kilometer 0312 plus 817, kilometer 0313 plus 406, to kilometer 0313 plus 439, kilometer 0319 plus 063 to kilometer 0319 plus 115 with the ABC of 9,920,800 pesos. For the next project is 25GA0033 improvement of intersection along Aklan West Road, Kalibo-Nabas with kilometer 0234 plus negative 919 with the ABC of 12,054,000. Next project is 25GA0038, replacement of bridge along Altavas, Camanci, Provincial Road, Numancia, Aklan, Phase 2, with the ABC of 9,800,000. So the next project is 25GA0042, construction of road, Barangay Cortes, Barangay Guanko, and Barangay Oquendo, Balete, Aklan, with the ABC of 4,950,000. Next project, 25GA0043, construction of road, Barangay Libas, Banga, Aklan, with the ABC of 4,950,000. For the last project, next project is 25GA0044, construction of road, Barangay Tabayon, Banga, Aklan, with the ABC of 4,900,000. Next project, 25GA0049, construction of road, Sitio, Kinabkaba, Barangay Lumaynay, Altavas, Aklan, with the ABC of 4,950,000. So that's the list of project for private conference for today. Also, please be informed that we are being live stream via YouTube channel DPWH Aklan DEO Procurement. In addition, the funding source is under the NET 2025. Thus, the contract will be awarded to the lowest calculated responsive leaders upon the release of the budget allotted for the above mentioned project. So before we start, let us have our prayer to be led by Imam Marla in this session.
Let us pray. In the name of Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, thank you for this wonderful time to gather in your name. As we conduct our private conference, guide us, Lord, and help us to be able to understand, follow the government procurement reform act, to achieve the use of this undertaking. Create in us, O Lord, we decide to be more dedicated and committed to our duties and responsibilities. Teach us to be more responsive to the demands of integrity in public office. This we ask through your Son, Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen. Father, and Son, and Spirit.
Thank you, Ma'am Marla, and for the determination of quorum, may I call Mr. Ray Berlin.
Okay, thank you, Sir Renan, and once again, good morning. Today we are conducting the private conference of Civil Works. But before I proceed, let's have the roll call of our members who are present today. Let's start from our chairperson, Sir Nathanis.
Present.
Our Vice Chairperson Sergio Sinabi. Our clerical members all around, starting from Evelyn De La Vega, Mamala De Vicencio,
Present.
and Sergio Orega. Our provisional members and all civils also around. So almost 100% of our members were present today, so that will be conference. And now proceed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rivera. So, since there's a quorum, we will proceed. Let me call on the technical personnel from planning design section to discuss the detailed description of the project.
Good morning, everyone. Contract ID 25GA0006, Aklan Road, kilometer 292 plus 841 to kilometer 294 plus 145 with the EPC amount of 33,893,680 with a budget duration of 207 calendar days. Construction of drainage 2,518 linear meter, construction of off-carriageway 1.1 meter 1 meter wide by 2,518 linear meter. Showing the layout plan, the vicinity map, and the location map. Next is the typical road section. The 25GA0009, Aklan Road, kilometer 296 to 559, kilometer 296 plus 561, kilometer 309 plus 747, to kilometer 309 plus 792, kilometer 312 plus 692 to kilometer 312 plus 810, kilometer 313 plus 406 to kilometer 313 plus 439, kilometer 313 plus 063 to kilometer 319 plus 150. With the ABC amount of 9,920,800 with a project duration of 112 calendar days, widening of road of 0.262 lane kilometer. Showing the location map, the vicinity map, and the layout plan. Next is the typical road section. The plan of the PCCP. 25GA0033, improvement of intersection of Aklan West Road, Kalibo-Nabas, kilometer 234 plus minus 919 with the EPC amount of 12,054,000. Project duration 139 calendar days. Aklan West Road, reblocking of road with pavement markings, warning signs, and street lights. Showing the location map. Next is the typical cross section. 25GA0038, replacement of bridge along Albasan, Camanci, Provincial Road, Numancia, Aklan, Phase 2, with the ABC amount of 9,800,000. Project duration is 150 calendar days. Completion of bridge, one span of deck slab, 60 square meters, including approach slab, grading, and sidewalk. Concreting of bridge approaches, total length of 135 linear meter, 0.27 lane kilometer, 14 units of solar streetlights. Showing the location map and the vicinity map. Next is the summary of quantities. 25GA0042, construction of road, Barangay Cortes, Barangay Guanko, and Barangay Oquendo, Balete. ABC amount of 4,950,000 with a project duration of 64 calendar days. Completing of road, total length of 0.624 lane kilometer, 4 meter width of PCCP with 0.20 meter thickness and 1 meter shoulder width. Showing the location map, the vicinity map, and the topographical layout. The typical road section. The detailed plan of PCCP. 25GA0043, construction of road, Barangay, Libas, Aklan, with the EPC amount of 4,950,000. Project duration 64 calendar days. Completing of roads, section 1, length of 0.060 lane kilometer, 1 lane, 2 meter width of PCCP with 0.20 meter thickness and 0.5 meter shoulder width and 1.2 meter diameter RCPC with wing wall. Section 2, length of 0.89 lane kilometer, 2 lane, 4 meter width of PCCP with 0.20 meter thickness meter shoulder width with a total length of 0.95 lane kilometers. Showing the vicinity map. Next is the typical roadway sections. The detailed plan of PCCP. 25G800044, construction of road Barangay Tabayon, Banga, Aklan, with the EPC amount of 4,900,000. Project duration 59 calendar days. Construction of 0.168 lane kilometer gravel road with slope protection and box coverage. Showing the topographic layout. Next is the key map and the location map. The detailed slope protection. The detailed plan of PCCP. The typical road sections. 95G800049, construction of road Sitio, Kinabkaba, Barangay, Lumaynay, Altavas, Aklan, with the EPC amount of 4,950,000. Project duration of 64 calendar days. Completing of road total length of 0.664 lane kilometer, 5 meter width of PCCP with 0.20 meter thickness and 1 meter shoulder width. Showing the topographical layout and the vicinity map and the location map. Next is the typical road section. The detailed plan of PCCP. Next column.
So is there any clarification regarding this detailed description of the project? So if none, let's proceed. Thank you, Lance and section. So as stated in our invitation to be prospective bidders should be one, registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, PCAB, with PCAB license and for the various category of the license. The description of the eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2-1.1b, Section 2 and 3 of the bidding documents. Contractors, applicants who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil Works application or the CWA at the DPW's Procurement Service 5th floor, DPW's building within Passion Drive, Port Area, Manila. Those already enrolled shall keep the records current and updated. As per GPPB Resolution number 15/2021, prospective bidders are required to upload and maintain current the following eligibility documents in the applications. A. Registration certification. B. Mayor's business permit or its equivalent documents. C. Tax clearance. D. PCAB license and registration. And for E. Audited financial statement. So, any expired documents among the foresighted eligibility documents shall render the field tips categorization certificate as automatically suspended in its validity shall issue only once the expired document is already updated with the field tips. For recently mayor's permit, the recently expired mayor's permit, together with official receipt as proof that the prospective bidders has applied for renewal within the period prescribed by the GU shall be accepted by the field tips for the purpose of updating the field tip certificate of platinum registration. So consequently, the prospective bidders shall maintain an updated and current field tips platinum registration and membership in the CWA. Only the following documents are required from prospective bidders prior to the sale of the bidding documents is to be A. Company ID or any government issued ID. B. Authorization letter. And for C. Letter of intent for foreign funded action. So bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass or fail criteria. As specified in the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulation of the Republic Act 9184. The contract shall be awarded to the lowest calculated responsive bidders who was determined as such during post-qualification. So interested bidders may obtain further information from the DPW's Aklan District Office, Kalibo-Nabas and inspect the bidding documents at bidding our committee conference room, DPWH's Aklan District Engineering Office, Kalibo-Nabas, during weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So, a complete set of documents will be acquired by the interested bidders on December 3, 2024 to December 23, 2024 from the address below and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPP. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the Philippine Government Electronic Procurement System or the PhilGIPS and the website of the procuring entity, provided that bidders shall pay the applicable fee for the bidding documents not later than the submission of the bids. So the documents may be done manually or electronically or online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. So bids must be duly received by the bidding award committee secretariat at address below for manual submission or electronic bids_Aklan at dpws.gov.ph for the electronic submission on or before December 23, 2024 at 10 a.m. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable form in the amount stated in the invitation to bid close meeting. Bid opening shall be on December 23, 2024, immediately after the deadline of the submission of bids at bidding award committee conference room, DPW's Aklan District Engineering Office, Kalibo-Nabas. Bids should open in the presence of the bidder's representative who choose to attend at the address below. Late bids shall not be accepted. The DPW's Aklan District Engineering Office, Kalibo-Nabas, reserve the rights to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to the contract award. In accordance with Section 41 of the Republic Act 9184 in its implementing rules and regulations, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. So, any clarification regarding this PB conference for today, December 10, 2024?
Na.
So if none, our PB conference for civil works for today is hereby adjourned. Thank you everyone.